When you speak, you are not merely forming sounds with your mouth. You are shaping reality. The word is power. The word is life. And when you speak blessings over yourself, you are not indulging in fantasy or flattery. You are awakening the eternal truth that already is. You are calling forth the hidden treasures of your own being. You are commanding the invisible to make itself visible. You were never meant to be a passive participant in this world, waiting for blessings to fall upon you like rain from an uncertain sky. No, you are the rainmaker. You are the creative cause. The blessing you seek is the blessing you are. And when you speak it, it begins to stir. It begins to rise. It begins to clothe itself in form, in time, in space. Say to yourself, I am blessed, and nothing can hinder it. I am chosen, and all things are working together for my good. You are not affirming something to make it true. You are affirming it because it is true, eternally and unchangeably. The truth waits for your recognition, for your voice, for your agreement. You are not waiting for something to happen. You are awakening what already is. The world around you bends to the word within you. It cannot help but mirror what you decree. You are not subject to the outer facts. You are master of inner truth. Speak blessings upon your body. My body is strong. My cells are radiant with life. Every system is in divine harmony. Speak blessings upon your mind. My thoughts are clear, peaceful, and full of inspired wisdom. Speak blessings upon your path. Everything I need comes to me with ease. Doors open. Ways are made, divine appointments align. There is no power outside you that holds authority over your destiny. The only true authority is your own inner conviction. When you speak with feeling, with faith, with knowing, you move the unseen. You do not need to beg. You do not need to plead. You simply assume the blessing as real and speak from that place of divine assurance. Say to yourself, I am surrounded by love, guided by wisdom, and upheld by divine favor. Let your words be pregnant with purpose. Let them carry the vibration of the future you are already living. The present moment will conform. It always does. The blessing spoken is the seed sown, and what you sow in consciousness you will reap in experience. The most sacred voice you will ever hear is your own voice declaring who you are. Say it often. I am worthy. I am whole. I am free. I am abundant in every way. Say it, not for the world to hear, but for the reality within to respond. Your world is your reflection. Speak not of what is wrong. Speak only of what is right, what is good, what is unfolding now in unseen grace. When you speak blessings upon yourself, you break every curse. Every limitation dissolves. Every old identity begins to crumble. You are not bound by what has been. You're born again in the image of what you dare to accept. Speak as one who knows the truth, not one who hopes for it. Speak as one who has seen the end from the beginning and walks boldly into the fulfillment of that vision. Do not wait for signs. Become the sign. Your words are the signal that the new has begun. Speak blessings over your finances. Money flows to me in divine order and perfect timing. My supply is unlimited, and I give and receive with joy. Speak blessings over your relationships. I am loved deeply and purely. I am seen and celebrated. I attract only that which honors my soul. Speak blessings over your future. I walk in divine purpose. My steps are ordered. Every chapter is better than the last. You do not need permission to bless yourself. You do not need to earn what is already yours. You simply need to recognize it, to claim it, to speak it. Let your inner speech be your sanctuary. Let it be your altar. And from that sacred space declare your inheritance. The words you speak in secret shape the world you walk through in daylight. Bless yourself without hesitation. Bless yourself without apology. Speak of yourself as the beloved, the powerful, the unstoppable force of divine imagination made manifest. Speak it when you rise. Speak it when you walk. Speak it in the silence of your soul. The blessing you give yourself becomes the life you live. Speak boldly. Speak often. Speak as one who knows. You are not a beggar in the house of God. You are the house. You are the vessel of glory. You are the one the blessing has been waiting for. Every word you speak, in truth, clothes itself in form. You don't need to fight circumstances. You don't need to push against appearances. Speak the new identity, and the old shall fall away like a forgotten shadow. Say within yourself, I am the light of my world. Everything I touch prospers. I am aligned with the highest good. You are not describing a wish. You are defining reality. This is not about pretending. This is about remembering. Remembering who you are beneath the noise. Beyond the years of false conditioning. There is no power in the external until it has first been given life. By your inner declaration, the world follows you. It does not lead you. Speak blessings upon your emotions. I am calm. I am joyful. I am anchored in peace that no outside storm can shake. Every emotion is subject to your voice. You are the lawgiver of your inner kingdom. You are not the servant of your moods. You are the master of your atmosphere. Bless yourself even when the winds of doubt blow, especially then. Speak not according to the storm, but according to the stillness within. Say, even now I am safe, even now I am held, even now I am blessed beyond what my eyes can yet see. The word spoken with authority is not limited by time. You can bless your past and it will rearrange. You can bless your future and it will yield to you. The timeline is not fixed. It flows to the rhythm of your assumption. Say, my past is redeemed. My history is holy ground. Every experience has worked to elevate me. And say, my future is bright. My future is certain. All things are being prepared for my arrival. You are not your memories. You are not your mistakes. You are not the opinions that others once gave you. You are what you say you are. This is the ultimate freedom. The only chains that bind are the ones accepted as true. Break them with your words, not with effort, not with striving, with stillness, with simplicity, with boldness. Say, I am free, I am new, I am untouched by limitation. To speak blessing upon yourself is to align with the voice of the divine that lives within you. That voice has always said, you are my beloved. In you I am well pleased. The divine sees no flaw in you, only potential, only radiance, only glory in progress. Every time you echo that voice, your world becomes more reflective of your truth. Say it when it feels easy. Say it when it feels impossible, especially when it feels impossible. That is when the soil is most fertile. Bless your creativity. I am a wellspring of divine ideas. Inspiration flows through me with ease. Everything I create carries power and purpose. Speak blessings upon your talents. My gifts make room for me. My work is valuable. I am supported and celebrated in my expression. The moment you speak it, the law of life begins to move on your behalf. You are never speaking into a void. You are speaking into a living substance, and it hears you. You are the potter and the clay. You are the dreamer and the dream. Nothing is withheld from you but what you refuse to claim. Let no false humility silence your voice. There is no virtue in calling yourself small. There is no glory in self-doubt. True humility is accepting the greatness placed within you and honoring it by speaking it into life. Say, I walk in divine timing. I am never late, I am never behind. Everything unfolds with perfect precision. This is how you rise, not by force, but by faith, by inner decree. The rhythm of your life is not dictated by the clock of the world, but by the conviction of your inner word. When you bless yourself, time bends, opportunities align, delays dissolve. Bless your home, my space is sacred. Peace dwells here, abundance fills every room. Bless your body again. Every cell knows what to do. I am whole and well. Healing is my natural state. The body responds not to fear but to faith, not to diagnosis but to declaration. Speak what you desire until your very biology aligns. It must. It has no choice. The living word governs all. Your speech is not powerless chatter. It is the vibration of divine substance taking shape. The old world taught you to watch your words out of fear. The truth calls you to watch them out of reverence. Speak only what you are willing to live. Speak only what you are ready to receive. Life does not question whether you meant it or not. It follows the tone of your belief. Say, I am a magnet for miracles. I am an open channel for divine increase. I am surrounded by the evidence of grace. Speak it with fire. Speak it with love. Speak it with the unwavering conviction that you are backed by all of heaven. For you are, every time you bless yourself, you agree with the infinite. You come into alignment with the highest intelligence in the universe. Let your inner conversation become sacred. Let it become the ground upon which the new creation emerges. This is not about pretending problems do not exist. It is about refusing to make them your identity. Speak not of the problem, speak from the solution. Say, I am clarity in the midst of confusion. I am light in the middle of darkness. I am the answer wrapped in flesh. You are not here to survive circumstances. You are here to transform them with your consciousness. Let others say what they will. Let the noise of the world continue as it may, but you bless yourself in the secret place. Bless yourself when no one is watching. Bless yourself when all signs say otherwise. The power is in your secret speech. The reward is in the echo that follows. Speak it until it no longer feels like hope, until it feels like fact, until the blessing you speak becomes the breath you breathe. You are the voice and the vibration. You are the prayer and the fulfillment. When you bless yourself, you enter into partnership with the divine pattern encoded in your soul. And the pattern is perfect. The pattern is success. The pattern is fulfillment on every level. Say it again. I am blessed beyond measure. I am aligned with my highest destiny. All things work together for my increase. You don't need to convince the world. You don't even need to convince yourself. You simply need to accept the word as already done. That is the mystery. The moment you bless yourself and feel it, you've already shifted dimensions. The outer world has no choice but to reflect it. You don't have to know how. The blessing carries its own intelligence. It will find its way into form. Speak as one who already has what they asked for. Speak as one who has seen the end and knows that it is good. Say, I am walking in favor that cannot be stopped. I am surrounded by evidence of answered prayer. Say, my life is not random. I am guided by the highest wisdom. I am a living prophecy fulfilled. There is no greater gift you can give the world than to be the full expression of your blessed self. Speak blessings, not only on the mountaintop but in the valley, especially in the valley, because it is there that the roots of your word grow deep. Say it when you see no fruit. I am fruitful, I am multiplying, increase is inevitable. And the moment you say it with faith, the roots take hold beneath the surface, preparing to break forth with abundance. Your voice is sacred. Let no doubt corrupt it. Let no fear weaken it. You are not subject to appearances. You are the one who speaks the new thing into being. The word you speak is the womb of the new world. And when it is spoken in alignment with divine truth, it cannot return void. So speak again, I am a walking testimony. I am proof that the blessing is real. Everything I need flows to me now with ease, joy, and divine precision. Speak as though you already are the one you've been waiting for. Because you are. Speak as though the promise is fulfilled. Because it is. Speak not as a stranger to blessing, but as its living vessel. Your words are more than sound. They are seeds of worlds. Every time you speak from the higher vision, you nourish the invisible garden, and in due time it bursts forth, not by struggle but by spiritual law, not by effort but by alignment, not by fear but by faith. Speak your blessing aloud. Whisper it in silence. Carry it in thought. Let every breath declare the truth. I am chosen. I am cherished. I am carried by grace into ever-expanding good. Let your words be the song of your rising, the anthem of your awakening. You do not need to seek what you already are. You only need to speak it again and again and again until your world can no longer deny it. Let your words become the architecture of your world. Let your breath become the wind that carries the blueprint into form. You are not here to react to life. You are here to author it. You are here to inscribe upon the fabric of consciousness the story of your divine identity. Speak not from the dust of past failures, but from the mountaintop of spiritual certainty. You are not a product of circumstances, you are the producer of them. The blessing is not waiting for you on the outside, it's rising up within you now, each time you affirm it to be so. Say again, in the stillness of your heart, I am abundance made visible. I am love in motion. I am favor unfolding in every detail of my life. The moment you say it, something eternal within you agrees. Something higher nods in confirmation. And that agreement is power. That agreement is what sets the invisible machinery of life into motion. You will not always see the mechanics. You are not meant to. You are not the mechanic. You are the visionary, the speaker, the dreamer made real. What you speak with feeling is what you live without effort. This is not striving. This is surrender. to the deeper truth. You don't have to convince the universe. The universe is already convinced of your greatness. The only one you must persuade is the part of yourself that still questions. And you do that not through debate, but through declaration. Again and again, word upon word, until the old self dissolves and the truth shines through without resistance. Say, I am clarity in the fog. I am direction in the confusion. I am the way being made before I take the next step. Say, everything I need already exists within me. The blessing is not on its way. It is here now, unfolding through my consciousness. The outer life you see today is but the shadow of your former speech. And the life you will walk into tomorrow is already forming in the silence of your current words. Speak wisely, speak boldly, speak beautifully. The blessing hears and obeys. Bless yourself in every area. There is no part of you undeserving of the spoken word. Speak to your finances. I am prosperous beyond logic. Wealth flows through me like breath. I am never in lack, for the source of my supply is infinite. Speak to your confidence. I walk with assurance. I speak with power. I move in bold faith. Let nothing remain untouched by your voice. There is no sacredness in withholding the blessing from any part of your life. The sacredness is in its totality. The blessing is not meant to live in one corner. It is meant to flood every room of your being. You are the gatekeeper. You decide what enters and what leaves. You decide what truth takes root, and the tool of that authority is your voice. Speak not as one hoping, but as one knowing. Knowing that the moment you claim it, it begins. Knowing that the moment you speak it, the invisible responds. You don't have to raise your voice. The power is not in the volume, it is in the vibration. It is in the certainty. Speak softly if you must, but speak clearly. Speak with intent. Speak with the inner knowing that what you are calling forth already exists in the unseen and is now taking shape. Say, I am worthy of every good and perfect thing. I am surrounded by divine appointments. I am aligned with the perfect rhythm of my life. Even in moments when you feel far from it, even then, say it, especially then. When you feel furthest from the blessing is when you need to speak it most. The lie of separation is loud, but it is not true. The blessing is never far, it is always just one word away. Your words are not just for comfort, they are for transformation. Every syllable has weight, every declaration reshapes the field. Your life is not a random string of events, it is a mirror constantly reflecting the inner speech you sustain. So bless yourself with consistency, not only when things feel good, not only when all appears to be working. Bless yourself when things look still, when it feels like nothing is happening. That is the sacred silence, where the roots deepen. Say, I am expanding in love, in wisdom, in wealth, in joy. I am growing in unseen ways. I am becoming more than I've ever been, and it is all unfolding perfectly. When you speak this, you are watering the garden. You may not see the blossom today, but you are cultivating the unseen with every word. Keep blessing. Keep declaring. Keep speaking life into what appears barren. What you bless, you awaken. What you name, you call forth. There is no such thing as idle speech in the world of consciousness. Every word creates, every phrase invites. So let your speech be laced with divine intention. Let it be a current of truth that carves new paths through old terrain. Speak in such a way that your cells respond. Speak in such a way that your soul stands tall. Speak in such a way that time and space align to support what you've declared. Bless yourself as the one already risen. Speak as the one already crowned. Speak as the one already walking in the fullness of the promise. The moment you say, I am healed, I am whole, I am new, the deeper self takes it as a command. And the old must make room for the new. Reality must bend. Circumstances must shift. You have spoken and the word has gone out in power. There is no power greater than the truth spoken in faith. Not facts, not opinions, not evidence. Faith is the substance. Faith is the higher law. And when your speech carries faith, it overrides the lesser noise of doubt. Say, I am the healed calling forth health. I am the rich calling forth wealth. I am the blessed living out the blessing. You are not becoming anything, you are unveiling what already is. And speech is the chisel that reveals the masterpiece beneath the stone. You were not born to agree with appearances. You were born to speak truth until appearances conform. You are the voice of transformation in your own life. You are the activator, the initiator, the anointed one. When you say, I am enough, I am chosen, I am equipped for everything before me, all of life adjusts to support you in walking it out. Even now, your words are shaping moments that have not yet arrived. Speak from the end. See yourself standing in the promise, and speak from that mountaintop view. Say, I see the evidence of my blessing everywhere I go. My life is overflowing with goodness. Every step is blessed. Every breath is guided. You are not hoping, you are calling. You are not pleading, you are creating. The one who blesses themselves is the one who knows that creation begins not in the hands but in the word. If you forget, return to your voice. If you feel lost, return to your voice. If you are tired, return to your voice. Let it carry you when the mind doubts. Let it lift you when the body feels weary. Say, I rise on wings of truth. I am carried by the current of divine supply. I cannot fail, for the word I have spoken is true and eternal. You are not moving blindly, you are moving by divine direction spoken from within. The law responds to your feeling, and feeling is intensified through repetition. Speak the blessing again. Speak it until the echo fades and the reality appears. Speak it until it becomes so normal that you no longer need to remind yourself. It simply becomes the atmosphere you walk in, the vibration you live in. That is the work. Not to make something happen, but to align with what already is. Say, I am the manifestation of answered prayer. I am the embodiment of divine grace. Everything is working in my favor, seen and unseen. Let these words not merely pass your lips. Let them take root in your being. Let them settle in the soil of your heart until they spring forth in undeniable evidence. The world will try to give you names. It will try to label you according to what it sees. But you are not here to wear the names of the past. You are here to declare your own. You are not bound to history. You are bound to truth. And the truth is what you choose to speak, what you dare to bless, what you boldly accept as your inheritance. There is no limitation that can stand against the spoken word of one who knows who they are. So say it again. Say it every day. Say it in every moment. You feel the pull of the old. I am new. I am whole. I am free. I am rising. Say it when it feels untrue, and keep saying it until your life says it with you. That is the miracle. That is the movement. That is the mystery made visible. Speak blessings. Speak boldly. Speak now. There is no circumstance too dark, no pattern too old, no condition too stubborn to withstand the power of your inner word. When you speak, you shift the axis of your experience. You realign the current of your life with the deeper truth that has always waited beneath the noise. Speak as though you are already walking through the door, because the door is not separate from you. It opens when you speak from the end, not someday, not later. Now is the only time the blessing needs. Now is the only space where power lives. Say it now, feel it now, know it now. Even if the outer facts seem to contradict what you're declaring, do not retreat. Do not agree with the lie. Every outer fact is only a delay in the visible confirmation of what is already being shaped in the unseen. You do not need the facts to agree. You need the truth to rise. And the truth rises when you speak it without apology, without hesitation, without giving power to appearances. Say it even if your voice trembles. Say it even if the world laughs. You are not here to convince them. You are here to convince yourself. You are the audience and the actor. You are the oracle and the answered prayer. Say, every cell in my body radiates wholeness. My mind is a sanctuary of peace. I am the evidence of healing in full bloom. Say, the blessing is not coming to me. It is already here, showing itself in divine timing, divine order, divine ease. When you bless yourself, you teach your mind to see differently. And when the mind sees through the lens of truth, the world must reflect it. You are not calling for something outside yourself. You are awakening what has slept within. Every word spoken in faith is a seed returning to its divine origin. It knows what to do. You do not need to chase outcomes or manipulate timing. You need only to stay true to your word, to guard your inner speech like sacred treasure. Speak your blessing as a daily right. Speak it like breath. Speak it like the beat of your heart, constant, unseen, and powerful beyond measure. There are days when the blessing may seem far, when your eyes will search the horizon and find no sign. But this is not the time to question. It is the time to deepen. Say in that moment, even now, I trust. Even now, I affirm. Even now, the blessing is multiplying behind the scenes. What you cannot yet see is often the richest part of the unfolding. The roots of trees grow deep long before the leaves appear. Do not curse the silence. It is part of the blessing's birth. Say, my words are not empty. My declarations are not in vain. I speak, and life listens. I decree, and form follows. That which you speak into your atmosphere begins to crystallize. It may not happen in the next hour, or even the next day, but the moment you speak it with conviction, something eternal begins to shape itself in the unseen, and it must be made visible. This is law. This is life. This is truth, waiting for you to trust it enough to persist. Let your words become the rhythm of your awakening. Let them cleanse the residue of fear, shame, and limitation. Every time you say, I am loved, I am held, I am carried, you dissolve another lie. You pull the plug on old beliefs. You unravel the identity that once chained you to cycles of pain. Your word is your deliverance. Your word is your ark. You were never meant to walk this path burdened. You were meant to walk it blessed. And you are blessed not because of the things you own or the titles you've earned. You are blessed because you exist. Because your breath is proof that the infinite desires to express itself through you. Say it now, I am the full expression of divine love. I am the fulfillment of a heavenly idea. I am exactly who I was created to be, and more is always being revealed. You are not here to copy someone else's blessing. You are not here to chase what others have. You are here to bless the unique expression of divinity that you are, to water the ground you've been given, to speak life over your path until the harvest cannot be denied. Say it aloud, my life is mine, and it is blessed. My journey is sacred. My steps are guided by wisdom that knows no error. Even your delays are divine. Even your detours are woven with gold. Nothing is wasted when you bless the entire process. Say, I release judgment. I release comparison. I release resistance. I bless the now. I bless the waiting. I bless the becoming. For the blessing is not just in the end result. It is in the unfolding. And your speech is the light that makes the unfolding beautiful. Let your word be the command, not the question. Do not ask for what has already been given. Declare it, own it, become it in your speech. Say, I do not beg, I proclaim, I do not wish, I receive, I do not doubt, I embody. These are not mere affirmations, they are agreements. Every time you speak in alignment with truth, you come into covenant with the divine pattern etched into your being. Speak blessings upon your vision. I see clearly, I perceive opportunity, I recognize the good even before it arrives. Speak blessings upon your relationships. I attract divine connections. I give and receive love with ease. My presence is a blessing to others, and I am blessed by the presence of those around me. Let no part of your life remain unspoken for. Let no area remain under the influence of unconscious words. You do not need to fix what you haven't yet blessed. You do not need to heal what you've condemned with your speech. Speak life first. Speak kindness first. Speak possibility first. Let your word rise above your history. Let it rise above the diagnosis, above the record, above the rumor. Say, this is not who I was. This is who I am. This is not where I stop. This is where I begin. Every day, you are either echoing the past or speaking a new future. Every thought is either rehearsing a wound or writing a blessing. Choose. Choose with intention. Choose with the power that has been yours since the beginning. Say, I choose life. I choose truth. I choose blessing. I choose now. You don't need the perfect conditions. You don't need to feel strong. You don't even need to feel ready. You only need to speak. And in speaking, readiness will come. Strength will come. Confirmation will come. The world will adjust to the frequency of your inner decree. Speak it in the morning. Speak it in the night. Speak it when you are low, when you are rising, when you are in between. Let your word fill every space. I am no longer waiting. I am creating. I am no longer hoping. I am knowing. I am no longer shrinking. I am expanding. There is nothing noble in denying your birthright. There is no humility in playing small. To bless yourself is to honor the one who made you. To bless yourself is to open the floodgates of grace. You are not the exception to the divine pattern. You are the proof. You are not forgotten. You are favored. Speak it until your whole being believes. Speak it until your breath carries the rhythm of joy. Speak it until your presence alone changes rooms. This is what it means to walk in blessing. Not that things are always easy, but that you are always aligned, that you never forget the power of your word. Keep speaking, keep blessing, keep choosing the truth that never changes. The word is your staff. The word is your seed. The word is your shelter. And when you speak it in faith, mountains bow, storms still. And all of creation begins to rearrange itself to mirror the beauty of what you've declared. So now, having spoken the word, let it be settled within you. Rest not in the effort, but in the knowing. Let your heart be at peace, for the blessing is not somewhere out there. It has been stirred, awakened, and released through you. Walk forward, not as one in search, but as one in possession. For you have blessed yourself in truth, and what is spoken in truth returns multiplied. Go now in quiet confidence, not to strive, but to witness. Watch as life reflects the word you've dared to declare. Watch as doors open, as paths appear, as joy greets you in places where sorrow once stood. For you have remembered who you are. You have taken back your authority. You have spoken the language of the divine, and the whole of creation is already responding.